Okay, I'm back. Today I'm at the Scarborough Town Center, and this is part of the parking lot. As you can see, it's quite full. All around the Scarborough Town Center is parking. Right here you can see Toys R Us, which is gone. This looks like it just moved in. The Oxford College Arts, Business and Technology. New, because I didn't see it before. This is the east side of the mall. It's starting to rain. The wind's picking up. People can probably hear the wind. So anyways, I'm going to go in there and see what's doing. So let's get ready to walk Scarborough Town Center. Okay, so let's go in. And once again, we're in the Scarborough Town Center. I've done this mall a few times, and I still like it. I grew up in this mall. Right over there, Cineplex Cinemas. When I was a young kid, this is before I was a teeny bopper, I'd be in this mall. Okay, Urban Customs, Freedom Mobile over there. It's 14 degrees Celsius day, overcast, rain. Old Navy over here. Booth Wireless. Wireless Wave. Still a very popular mall and still has a lot of foot traffic. This is a weekday, and look at the amount of foot traffic there is. This is a mini food court right here. Freshly Squeezed, Tim Hortons, Jollibee. I still have not tried Jollibees yet. Oh. The bigger food court's right down there. I'll show you that later on. And Sansoti, Ramon, I hope I pronounced that right. And right over here we got Chick-fil-A. It's nice and toasty warm in here. Lots of natural lighting. Spacious, bright. Guest services right here. Winners. Many stores in here. Let's do this walk. Okay, so we're on the top level. There's 2 floors to this place, and kind of wondering if I should start at the bottom. But anyways, the Body Shop, Craig's Cookies, Sunglass Hut, Brown Shoes, so let's continue on. This whole area here where the Sunglass Hut and the Brown Shoes used to be Victoria's Secret. They've downsized. They've been doing that in a lot of malls. Just downsizing the amount of retail space. I don't know if I think they might be in a little bit of trouble, but at least they're smart enough to downsize the stores. Lululemon. Zara, right here. And where that sign says Faces of Scarborough used to be a Hudson's Bay. Yeah, who would have thought that Hudson's Bay would have gone under? But that's how it is nowadays. You don't know. Yeah, it seems very mellow and quiet for the amount of people that are in here. jdsports.ca right over there. This place does have elevators, escalators, stairs. I smell popcorn. Where's that coming from? My nose never lies. Okay. Place here, Fear Weather. Love and peace for all. I wonder what this is all about. Oh, it looks like native art and native culture stuff. Lids, Stockholm. And we have a royal tea. I think tea will take over coffee in North America. The amount of bubble tea and tea places going up. Adidas right over here. Let you look at the lower level again. Kids Foot Locker right over there. Again, we're on the top level of the mall. There's a tattoo place in front of us there, Steel and Ink. A place called Tonic, studio for women and men. And we have a Tim Hortons right there. One of the entrances and exits. One of the anchors right down there is Walmart. Looks like LePage Nails right there. Tanchulu? What is that? I don't know, maybe some kind of shake place. Max Sushi. Let's just see that one more time. Okay. Fuwa, Japanese pancakes right there. There's one of the elevators over there. Champs Sports right there. And we have Throwback Vault and Lenscrafters right over there. And we got Guests over here. As I said, this is the mall I grew up in. I've seen it change probably 5 times. Danier, this Starbucks right here usually has a lineup, but not today. As I said, this is midweek, so. Okay. Momuso, looks like they're not here anymore. Urban Behavior. Scotiabank across the aisle there. More escalators. I'm happy I came at this time. Usually when I shoot in here, it's like on a weekend when it's crowds of people, but as I walk slowly through the mall, it brings back a lot of memories, you know. A lot of hours spent in here as a kid. Marry me. Mushi. Oh, Mushi. Love at first bite. I don't know what's in there, but okay. Optical place here, Bailey Nelson. Bikini Village. Susie Shera. More natural lighting. Pan the area a bit, let you see what's going on. We got Roots over there. Steve Madden over here. Leave in the comments the last time we were in the Scarborough Town Center. What you think of it. Also let me know if there's any malls you would like to see me visit. Jack and Jones pumping out a little music. Got old Samsung here. We used to have just a little booth in the middle by the steps over there. Now they have a full store. Yeah, for the longest while. Coach, Bed, and Body Works right over here. Yeah. The Samsung used to have a little kiosk or a little booth right in the middle between the body shop there and the Winners. Okay, let's go down to the lower level. Pink. Nomi Pink. Okay. Usually that's where they have different events, and this is like their staging area. But right now they got something Nomi Pink. All right. We'll go this way. We got a Nike store right here. And looks like they need some tenants for this place here. They covered it up nicely with some a nice mural. Calvin Klein right here. And Tommy Hilfiger right here. Soft Muck right up here. Now we got Sleep Country there. Fox Home. Now you're not going to have a mall without a Shoppers Drug Mart right there. That's it right there. Mobile here in front of us. Mobile boutique. Whoa. Showcase. We've also got a Best Buy Express right there. The Children's Place right there. Blue Notes. Pokin. I never. Well, it's just plush animals. You try to get out of little window displays. Anyways, DHL, Gatsby Studio, GameSpot right here. And Walmart has the both upper and lower level. It's a rather large Walmart. Gateway Newsstand. Future Tech right here. And real fruit bubble tea. I'm telling you, tea will replace coffee. You heard it here first. Tellus, Cinnabon, Bell, and Mr. Pretzels right here. Studio Dental, Potato Corner. Never heard of that place. But seems like they got a lineup. Natural Solutions, Fido, and Rogers right here. There was a Bell in this mall, and of course there's going to be a Rogers. Okay. Tellus Kudo. Trade Secrets. Place called Refuel Juicery. Wireless Waves. I knew I smelled popcorns right there, and when I smelled it, I was up there. The smell wafted up. Again, Hudson's Bay used to have the top and the bottom level. Haven't replaced Hudson's Bay yet. An entrance and exit over here. Okay. Baskin Robbins, Freedom Mobile in front of us. Skechers. And we got Specsavers down there. Right here. A place called College Spring. Right here. The Soap Tree right there. Levine Rose, I hope I pronounced that right. When I get some undergarments, Garage, Sephora. Okay. Levi's. Okay. Mind Games. Well, I'm not going in there. I don't have a mind. Not of my own anyways. Okay. Whew. The sun's peeking out, the natural lighting there. Let's see what we got going on over here. Just the a little bit of the mall and the food court left for me to show you. I'm going to go down here first before I hit the food court. They have quite a large food court. Okay, so did I see Laura Seacourt? There used to be a Laura Seacourt in here. I think they're actually gone. When I was young, a good friend of mine, that was his first job at Laura Seacourt, and it was right down there. For like 16 years old. Sephora, Dollarama. And they moved here, and now they're gone. Maybe they're still in the mall somewhere, I don't know, but as I said, there used to be a Laura Seacourt there 100 years ago, and they moved over here, and I don't think they're around the Scarborough Town Center anymore. I'll have to verify that. Okay, let's go into the food court and see what's doing. Chat time. McDonald's. Right here, people ordering. With AI coming along and everyone pressing in their orders, there's going to be less people needed. You're looking at the beginning of a lot of jobs saying bye-bye. Cultures right here. The real fruit bubble tea right here. Tea is going to replace coffee. Okay. And you got KFC down here. Taco Bell. All the usual culprits. And we got a Subway right here. There's the tables and places to sit and eat. Washrooms here. As I said, it's a good sized food court. Everything you might want is in here. It smells good. I love Chinese food. I also like the old Bourbon Street Grill as well too. Caribbean Queen's nice. Okay. Jimmy the Greek. All the usual stuff. Villa Medina. My chicken. So many Korean style businesses, food businesses going up. They're going to be a major player if they are not already are, especially downtown. Go downtown Toronto between the Yonge and Bloor and the Yonge and College. You'll see a lot of vibrant new Korean establishments, food establishments. Shanghai 360 going up, and it's a good thing. I plan on traveling Asia in the future, and it's a good chance for me to taste the food before I get there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way up, and outside in the back I'm going to show you the back of the mall, the Civic Center, and I'm going to shut it down after that. Also show you where you can get your bus services to get to the mall and get home. So let's go back up. and show you that. All right. Yep, that's where Laura Seacoast used to be. I wonder if Laura Seacoast in general is in good business shape. I'll have to see if they're in financial trouble or not. It's quite a concept. Chocolate and ice cream, and that was all year round, and they did very good. So that's going to be interesting. You don't know anymore what businesses are going to last, how long they're going to last. I mean, how many businesses have we seen over the years that you would never even fathom the thought of them going under, and they did? Like, I mean, if someone said to you in the future, Amazon's going to go down, or McDonald's or Burger King, you'd say, oh, hell no. But that's what they said about many companies, and it happened. All it takes is a shift, a new trend, the current management not to make the necessary changes for the future. And, you know, I mean, for example, McDonald's, I'm saying maybe they might go under at some point. I mean, they are closing stores down, but McDonald's concept was fast and cheap. It ain't fast anymore, and it ain't cheap anymore. So, you know, you never know. As I said, let's use the example of Hudson's Bay. Okay, let's go out here and show you what's going on in the back. Once I get outside, I'm probably going to need some wind muffs, but I won't be here for very long. I'm going to actually end it here. Please like and subscribe, and I'll make more videos when I get a chance. Thanks for coming along this walk. I'll show you a last little bit before I shut her down. Okay, so where you get your TTC buses right here. All right. Okay, you can buy your tickets right here. The Town Center Courts right here. Condo right up there. Buses right over there. Just about to go around and pick up people, and let's go over on this side here. As I said, there's a little bit of wind, so I apologize. Okay, there's one, two, three, four, 5 buses. No problems getting a ride here and back to where you're from. And just let you see the Civic Center before I shut the camera down. As I said, sorry about the wind noise. It's about 16 degrees Celsius now, but nasty little wind. Nasty little wind. Woohoo! Okay, right down there, the Civic Center. We zoom in a bit and zoom back, because I'm not walking over there. And a few condos. Okay, I'm going to shut it down now. Again, thanks for coming along this walk.